Right, I think we're all good. Hi Alex, hi Ryan. How are you guys doing? Can't wait to see WO upload tomorrow. Yeah, about that. About that. I mean, I'll try, but if it happens, it'll be an absolute miracle. But you never know. Hi boy. What's the record right now? 2045. I had a potential 2042 earlier, but I choked it. Like I do. Hiya Gio. How you doing? But yeah, I choked my run earlier, which is like a 1 in God knows how many, where I got a 901 to 1622, which is always fun. And the current, like, the WR splits are 904 to 1625, so like, it was on pace. And I failed it. You lad, what I say world record was? 2045. I still hold it. I don't know why I'm trying to beat it. This level is too much fun, so even though it's really optimized. I don't know, like this level is just full on skill, to be honest. Which is why it doesn't bother me too much. Good to get that sub over with. Wait, did you sub 22, boy? I know you got the 2208. Okay, if you got sub 22 then congrats. Ouch. Could never get the jump. It's annoying, if Crash flips on that jump then you can't re-jump. So you lose like half a second. Hi Alex. Yeah, trade 192. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, didn't you post something about that like whilst I was in rage mode? When I was like, I failed my 901 to 1622, I just couldn't be asked to read any other comments because I was pissed. How long did it take me to become pro speedrunner? I mean, it was like a learning process, so, I mean, I didn't start off too well, but like you gather how the game works as you play it. And I played it on release, so I guess you can say as long as NST's been out. I like how I think 914s are so bad these days. Now you can get like 901, it's crazy. Wonder if I had the intention to stream tonight, and now I am, yeah. I always planned to stream tonight. It was just yesterday I didn't plan to stream because I assumed I'd be around my mum's like all evening. I mean I wasn't, but like I was just exhausted by the end of the day anyway because I've been out all day. So I was like, screw it. Now I could have streamed yesterday, but I just took the night off. Hey, Bison. You see the notification I'm live, and he's like, yeah. I'm glad my runs are thoroughly entertaining. I still have no idea how people watch this stuff, to be completely honest. I mean, like, I watch it myself, but, like, when I watch it, I'm always have the urge to play myself because it's just how I am. It's like someone else is doing it, so I have to speedrun as well. That was too early. Really push, yeah. What have you done, Jealous? Oh, I've got to fall down the hole to get rid of flowy jumps. Hiya, Nick. Hiya, Ryan. Wow, 927, it's like the worst I had all day. Do you mean with the world record me broken? It can be. Unless WL means something I can't think of right now. I assume it's a typo. But yeah, it can definitely be broken. For sure. Like, I still think there's probably like a 2019 or something. Which blows my mind. Just wait for Platinum Hog, but I'd be still trying every day. Yeah, as long as you keep at it, I know you'll get it. It's just practice, learn the controls. Like, it took me like an hour and a half, I think. Maybe even near close to 2 hours. But that was pre-patch, of course, but the same concept is still there, though. Like, you still have to get used to the controls regardless. Want me to do Crash 100%? I would do it, but Spyro's coming soon, so I don't want to grind it for now. Hi, Nate. Yeah, also somehow got like 3 784s in a row. I don't quite know how that happened. Like 784s are really weird to me. Hey, Rambo. Current WR 2045. Like, I still hold it, it's just I want to beat it because it's gonna get beaten eventually. So I'm just kind of determined to beat it right now. Well, I'll get that time box. It's like, how does that work? What did I do wrong there to lose like 0.1 or something? Like, even though I didn't like, I was far enough to the right and I still lost time on that section. Is it possible to do much faster? Yeah. It's possible, but really difficult. It's annoying. I've got like a really good start on my record run to run against. Like 904s are really rare. I don't need TAS runs for NST. There isn't. I think the closest thing you'll get, and it's not technically TAS at all, is like Crash 1 with mods and stuff. With the extra like sliding and stuff. Which is obviously for PC. Okay, well I just lost point 1. That's fun. I'm trying to better this stuff around, it's like hell. It's not hell, it's actually kind of fun. Like there are quite a lot of other levels that I would define as hell. This isn't one of them. Like the strats on this level are pretty fair, to be honest. Oh my god, wow. Running programs to execute frame perfect controls, yeah. It's like completely different to anything like mods are. But I don't understand like why TAS runs are even fun to do. Obviously I've not done it myself, so like I guess I couldn't tell you from an actual perspective. But like if a program's gonna do it for you, then how is that entertaining? That was weird, I got a delayed jump. Okay. Okay, well, that's annoying. Crash has great community. It does. Yeah, it's not gonna stop me from playing Spyro though, like... It would be nice to run a different game or something. Yeah, you're still gonna play Crash when Spyro comes out. I respect that. Because I have a feeling Crash is kinda gonna die out when Spire comes out. At least for like a month or two, maybe. Maybe it won't, maybe I'll be surprised. Like, if it wasn't coming to Xbox as well, then it, like, maybe Crash would have been more of a thing at the time, but as Spire is coming on Xbox as well, then it's pretty much moving everyone over. Except from PC, I suppose. Then again, I feel like most people who have PC do have a console as well, maybe, I don't know. Like, chances are quite likely that they'd own a console. TAS isn't let me learn stuff, and oh, of course you can, yeah. I mean, it shows you, like, how the game is played perfectly, I suppose. I love the music. Oh, well, the music I'm listening to is great. I know, Sanity Beach music actually starts to drive me insane after a while, so that's why I turned it off. Hi, Ryza. Get to play both while continue with TT improvements, yeah, so. Like, I'm interested how much I will swing back on this game every now and then. But it's safe to say that if I'm on Spire for a while, then I guess I must enjoy it a fair bit. If I actually do end up leaving this game alone for a little while. But we'll see how it goes. Next time you could use your headset. That'd be entertaining. I just want to hear the rage, honestly. Try and take care. I know I'm great at what I do, I know. Professional commentator. Curious about playing Spire again. I mean, I can't see it being bad by any means. Like, as long as the core gameplay's there, then it should be good. But I guess it's like impossible to compare to Division, which is what everyone's gonna do though. Because when the game's made like from the ground up, then things change. But there's so many people who can't accept change in this world. know if any DLC comes out in Crash. Nope. I have a feeling it's not going to be anymore. Like, I still don't think the Crash 2 DLC exists, or will exist. And if it does, then it'll be like next year. Unless Vivi want to prove me wrong, then fine. Been 10 years since you last played it. Oh god, that's been a while. Yeah, I play it like at least once every year. Most of the time more than once, actually. I don't know, it's like my childhood games, so I always go back to them. More so than Crash. To like new treasure collector scheme when level loads. I haven't even seen that actually. Like I saw a notification or whatever that there's been like a massive gameplay thing today. And I don't even know if I want to watch it because it's 25 minutes long or something. Wow, I can't time that correctly at all. I'm just going too early every time. Hope a tape measure comes tomorrow. It's actually hilarious that you did that. Can we exact same controls in terms of speed, distance and jump? Will it though? Has that been like actually tested? Because I doubt they're gonna be exactly the same. I think like no matter how much they try, they'll never nail that. It's like looking at the skateboarding, for instance. I can really tell you, like, I don't know if they've fixed this since the first footage, but like it looks way different. So if they were trying that hard to like nail the controls and everything perfectly, then I don't see it being too likely. Hiya Frederick, hiya Diamond. Tape measure and DB arriving tomorrow. Hilarious. Summer Forest Artisans and Glimmer, yeah. Like, I don't even know how much of it I even want to watch at this point. If it like full levels and stuff. Like, they're seeing clips and they're seeing full level gameplay, I guess. Which might be going a bit too far. Hiya Moz. They generated a spiroscope. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But like, how perfect is spiroscope? Why am I pressing jump too early though? Done it like 5 times in a row now. Map that was by enemy movements and hitboxes. Okay, yeah. The hitboxes are a weird thing though. Like, I'm not even sure how they can get that exactly the same. Considering I would assume that Spyro's hitbox as a whole is probably going to be different to the original. Just like how Crash's was I suppose. Hence why people complain about the jump physics and stuff. Just turn up at mine tomorrow. That would actually be so cool. It was played by noobs, no point in watching. That reminds me of when everyone got this game earlier. And all you could find was footage of how bad people were playing it and no one could play it. And it was just like really painful to watch. So I don't think I bothered watching it. What's up? I'm doing very good, thanks Moz. How are you doing, mate? Me up and go to mine. That made me very happy inside. I found that 4-hour journey then. It's every down about new Spyro. Like, I look forward to the game, I just don't expect it to be the original, which I think everyone else does. Like, I'm coming in with a fresh, if it makes any kind of sense. Especially when they've changed the game so drastically in, like, in literally every way. In terms of environments and stuff as well. Like, it is a remake at the end of the day and not a remaster. Why not pause check this level? Because it actually makes no difference. Like, I tested for quite a while, I could never get the same splits, and jumping the clock is actually way easier. So I just stick with jumping the clock. Because it's actually like a really consistent, good clock grab as well. End your suffering. I mean, why are you suffering? Unless I missed a comment, which I might have done. Please don't tell me it's Black Ops 4 blue screens though. If that's the case, then I can't help you. Hey Musgamer, how you doing? Okay, that does seem pretty good. Still gonna be hard to ever get record off 1632. Such a brutal level. Like I pretty much need a 9.0, which is ridiculous to think about. Figured it might mess up cycles. Oh no, the cycles are fine. Like the only cycles you need are the crabs, which are not a big deal. But it's just the pause. I think it's something to do with the fact that you get it on a hill or something. Or like the jumping timing gets messed with once you do it. So like, I think splits, like, I mean, it is possible to get like 904 for sure. Because I've seen it been done before. With the pause grab. But it's just really hard. Especially like the pause grab is inconsistent every time you do it as well. Like sometimes the clock releases you really slowly for some reason. The broken PS4 phase, rip. Has it died completely now, Jealous? Like, is the PS4 officially dead? Damn, the stair clip. I'm trying to drop off that on purpose so I can sort of fall at the same time. Crab's probably head is pissing you off. Gonna throw it out the window, wow. What did that crab do to you? Like every time you failed, you bounced on its head. You just go to sleep today. It's been a pretty shit day. Okay, Jealous. Have a good sleep. Hope you feel better tomorrow. Wow, 1682. That is appalling. That is like the worst one to ever exist right there. Did I read your comments? I don't know, I apologize if I missed one though. I tried to read them. It's just very hard to play this game sometimes and catch every single one. Like, there's got to be some sort of balance between me looking at my screen and me looking at my laptop. It's never easy to balance it. The crab pissed you off. Fair. Worse than even your run, that was abysmal. And we should never speak of it again. It's annoying because, okay, the one thing I think is kind of RNG-ish on this level, or even in the entirety of Crash, but because it affects this level, is how, if you're at a standstill, Crash doesn't accelerate at the same speed every time. And I'm not making this up either. Like, sometimes you can be at a standstill and then you hold up and Crash will just accelerate at full speed really quickly. And then sometimes it will take forever, so like, I suppose that is kind of luck in that moment. I guess the only way you could fix it is if you kept Crash moving slightly. But even still. That run was also terrible, we won't speak of that either. Last time Crater Pain, yeah. Of course I get that run, don't I? And like the worst run of existence. It took 10 minutes for High Road Platinum, but 3 hours for Sunset just to gold. But yeah, sort of just practice. I mean, Crash 1 isn't really designed for speedrunning anyway. Or time trials at least. But they were just added in to make it work for all 3 games. I'm top 2 on all levels in Warp 5, yeah, because I grinded the crap out of them. That's the way I jump in the box and the stairs. It's relaxing watching that part. It's very satisfying to do actually, especially when you get the part where you fall off the stair and still land. So you like land like a bit faster. It's really good actually. But it is all in the muscle memory. Need to make it number 1. I did try. But Spaced Out, like, I spent a week doing Spaced Out trying to get number 1. It didn't go very well, so I stopped. I think I spent like a week doing Night Fight as well. Wow, 1638, that bit is weird. Like how it can differ so much every single time. So I like how I rushed that ending and still not even close to a 45. High Road's easier than Road to Nowhere. Is it? I don't know. They're both as bad as each other actually. High Road has that one rope, and Road to Nowhere has that one hog that you gotta like move around. And also Road to Nowhere can give you like dead ice boost as well. That's always fun. So you just don't get any speed to get over the other side. Go take a crack at Future 10's. Nah. Future 10's like has tornado tech that I haven't really learned properly. Like for those who don't know, the tornado could be done a lot better than how I do it. And it's something that I would need to learn a bit more. Or work out how it works kind of thing. Like I can lower it a bit, but the people who are really good at it can lower it like extremely well. And it's getting like all the time in the world on me. How do I stay motivated? I don't know, like I try not to go too crazy with records. Like I won't be too harsh on myself, like I'll just play it for fun, and like if I fail then I don't take it like too hard on myself. But honestly most of the time I just listen to music and stuff whilst playing because it keeps me going. That's why as of late like I haven't been playing with music on in the background. $30.99 jungle rollers? You mean 37? I'm pretty sure it's like 37.91, doesn't he? Candy has a lot of records that make no sense. It's unfortunate because we'll never know. Lights Out is another one that makes no sense. And I'm gonna look for that strat, maybe. Like fairly soon, perhaps. Maybe I'll look tomorrow. So I'm very intrigued on how 59 seconds on Lights Out. So maybe I'll hunt that strat down. Because we're never going to actually find out the answer, like I'm going to have to hunt down the strats myself, because no video is ever going to happen. Like I've asked him, he doesn't reply to me, so... Like he's very certain on hoarding strats. Obscene, like to have a go at. Yeah, Obscene's a good level. It's just not a good level when you try and beat Sassy because the guy's a god. Gets paid by Activision, I do not. I mean, I wish I did. But now I'm skinned. Wow, that stare was bad. Last part of Stream is Rage. I wouldn't call it the last part, I think the hard part is optimizing the leaf jumps. Like frame perfect, because you get some weird leaf momentum physics that don't always occur. But you'll make the jump onto the plant no matter what, as long as you have the cycle for it. I love getting stuck there. It's great fun. In fact, you're forced to go through electric balls in the lab. Well, you're not forced to. Like, you can get plat without it. Easily. Like, there is a cycle for it. I mean, I always use the, like, the obvious cycle is the one where you enter the level and just run immediately. Then you have to wait on, like, one of them, I think. And then the rest you can actually go through. Maybe two, actually. Depends if you decide to jump one at the end. But even still, you can get platinum from it. No checkpoint. Since when would time trials ever have a checkpoint? I mean, I guess that could have been a feature though, like, for people who are trying to learn the game, maybe. To actually have, like, time trials or something. Or time trials. To have checkpoints inside them. Or, like, one checkpoint somewhere as, like, a space to continue from. But that'd be weird though. There you go, Steve. Can you not do the jump on the ledge after first turtle to land soon invincibility? You mean to like this level or jungle rollers? I assume this level, right? Ledge after first turtle. I mean, I'm pretty sure I land on it pretty quickly, right? You mean like the one right after I get the invincibility? And yeah, lights out does look perfect, which is why I'm convinced there's some sort of wrap manipulation strat, which I'll look into. A strat does exist, but it's not applicable on time trials right now. So I'm gonna see if I can make it work on a time trial. But I feel like if it did work, then it gains more than 0.2, which is why I have a feeling it's not that. Because it makes no sense. Like, if it worked, I would assume it gains half a second, but... Apparently Candy says that like 59.7 is possible. Which is pretty optimal considering I said 59.9 was max. Originally. So there is stuff that gains 0.2. So like, it's 100% a new strat. Wow. When you land, but the game doesn't let you land. Hi, Metaphor. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Ghost will accept any challenge, probably. This guy's crazy. Anyone who has, like, the genuine and Stormy record is not afraid to take a challenge. I think that's pretty clear. Hi, Arnold. How you doing, mate? Yeah, Ghost, I'll try some boost possible on PC. Or do you have to switch the FPS down? So I have no idea how that works on PC. Because I'm guessing it's too precise. And it'd be like similar to like Kuala Kong's hyper jump or stuff, and you wouldn't be able to get it in the time frame or something. They made Crash Team Race and Net for Oxide's playable character. They should do, yeah. There's no reason not to. It's like how they had Velo as a character in Nitro Car. I can't see why Oxide couldn't be a character. Even though his vehicle is different, obviously, but still. I love 1648. It's annoying because I need 16.2s. Makes me sad sitting 1648. You're not very good. How can you say that, Ghost? Like, how many records do you have now? I mean, I know that the PC time trial community isn't anywhere near as big as the PS4's one knows. So, but still, like... Pretty much all the times you get are, like, good though. Destiny Plat Relics on Native Fortress. It's so hard to get. Yeah, that level is just an obstacle fest. It's not the easiest one, for sure. Can I repeat? What question I ask? Is it possible to get tries and boosts on 60 FPS? Or do you need to switch it down to 30? I bet if you do it optimally, you can like jump and then pause in midair and still get the tries and boost. Meant pillar after wall near turtle. You mean like the other one? Right next to the time box and where the time box is on the right? I mean, that pillar's always been really weird to me. I've never been able to work it out. Because you hug the left side and it seems like you lose time, so... I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, trying to find strats after you is hard, of course. Like everything's just been found these days. You're getting tired of this level, Amber, yeah. Like, you can move on off in Sanity Beach if you want to, like, no one's forcing you to grind in Sanity Beach. Okay, don't jump on. That's nice. Fine, done. Wow. Yeah, it's entirely up to you though. Last jump on PC and FPS is harder than PS4. Really? Is that because like the PC jump physics are apparently lower or something? I know it's weird, like you move faster on 60 FPS, but I guess Crash falls faster or something, so you don't make the distance. I'm not quite sure how those physics work, but... I'm confused, what's the goal? To beat my PB. I hold the record, but I'm just trying to beat it because I know Candy will beat it eventually. Because apparently he wants this record really badly, yet he hasn't been able to beat it either. Like that's all I hear about how he spent longer than what I did trying to beat it before. What? I hate when that happens. That was clean as well. Yeah, even on that wall back there, like you land on the wall, sometimes you get a boost from it and sometimes you don't. It's just some really inconsistencies with the invincibility as a whole when landing or something. I don't know, it's weird. You can't move the same on PS4 in Sanity Beach, for example. Yeah, I wouldn't like know anything about it. Impossible to execute the whole jump, is it really? Does the game just let you? So like if you spin early before you fall off the edge, will you still get ledged? And not be able to jump? Because I know if you spin, like as you start falling, you won't be able to jump. The game will just force you off into the hole basically. It's like how on Stormy, if you do that spin jump, like on the, when you get up to the first floor, or second floor, whatever you want to call it, after the first climb, you try and spin jump onto that platform, but if you do it, like, as you start falling, the spin will just go downwards, and you can't do much about it. Hence why you get killed by the spike. It's like similar to that, basically, but you basically can't do anything about it. Very precise, yeah. Sounds like it. But if you get 290 or 289 for the split, it makes no difference. Because what I do is, how I explain this is, you can spin him here, like right in the front, but like with my strat, I sort of spin it like this, kind of thing, so you hit it whilst you're above him. And what's happening is, the crab spins away later, but it's not slower, if that makes any sense. I'm just spinning the crab away later, so he's breaking the box later. So like a 299 is the equivalent to a 289, depending on how you go about doing it. But I try both ways anyway to test it, just in case, and like the splits never change. You still get like 9.0 best. But I messed with it for quite a while. Yeah, I sort of spin him on the top, so you get a worse split. You can't, Amber. Isn't Sanity Beach making you rage right now? Gotta go. Sleepy time. Okay, Mose. Have a good sleep. Take care. Don't understand why 30 FPS on PC seems different to 30 on PS4, does it really? I mean, I guess it depends on how it's ported, right? I mean, I'm no, like, professional on this, so... But I'd assume, like, when it's ported, like, it's not going to be ported perfectly. But then again, what do I know about technology? For your 2192, you got 1715. That's actually pretty good, I think. I'm trying to think now, like, I get 25 to... I get 25 to 45, don't I? Like, there is time to get on the ending, but it's not too bad. Don't move with D-power joystick. It's dependent on the level I do. The 3D levels like this, I use analog, and the side scrollers, I use the D-pad. But anything that requires you to do a diagonal jump on like a corner or something, or move in to hit a box on the windows for like Slippy Climb or Stormy Ascent, that's when D-pad is useful. So like, jumping around the walls on Sunset Vista are basically impossible with the analog stick. In fact, I think it actually has, like Sunset has the only impossible strat that's actually done with analog stick. Like, you can't jump around the 3 walls of analog stick, I believe. You have to use D-pad for it. But that jumps really hard as a whole, though. Imagine 8% run of all the strats. Oh god, Ghost. I need some more. The thing is though, of any percent, like the cycles are pointless for fire skips in the temple levels, I'll give you that much. You don't benefit from it, as far as I know. Like, you can get the first 2 fire skips on Jaws, and even the third one probably as well, and you still wouldn't make that cycle, I believe. Which is unfortunate, but then again, like, who would ever go for fire skips on an any percent run that far into it? Like, honestly, fire skips are less consistent than the end of Jaws with the massive jump. I would go as far to say that massive jump on the end of Jaws is actually more consistent than jumping around the fires damageless. Turn the PS4 off, try again tomorrow. Yeah, Amber, it's best to take a break from it if it's annoying you. You feel defeated yet you had 4 PBs today, okay. At least I witnessed the PBs though. Like, I always assumed you were gonna get them whilst I wasn't there watching. And he killed you off as well, you're really pissed. Yeah, this level doesn't piss me off. Like, I know how to control my temper really well. Like, there are definitely levels that have potential to piss me off, and this one isn't one of them. I just think it's like the more RNG-ish kind of strats are the ones that will piss me off. Because I know it's like frustrating to deal with when it's out of my control. Which it shouldn't be that way, like I should be getting pissed off at my own mistakes rather than suffering this luck. But it's just how I am. Best possible time by cam is 42:09. Oh, for any percent on PC. Yeah, I don't even know, like... I bet you can get sub 42 on PC. Like, how optimized is the movement? I bet you can gain like 9 seconds by good movement. Like, you'll be surprised. Because I don't know how much cams actually grind at any percent on PC. Game's hard because if you only watch all the videos, doesn't help you execute in the end. Yeah, it's difficult. Like, it really does have to come down to practice. Like, you can gain knowledge of how to do something by watching it, like, you can see the movement a bit, but like, actually executing it is something that needs to be messed with. And getting a feeling for it. And did I block you? No, I didn't. If I'd have blocked you, then you wouldn't be here right now. Ah, I've got floaty jumps, okay. Wait, have I still got floaty jumps? Hang on. I'm gonna test it again. Okay, I think I do still have floaty jumps, this is fun. So yeah, this is what I mean, like you can't grab the clock if you have floaty jumps. It's so broken. Hopefully this hole will get rid of it for me. It normally does, but it doesn't always do it. Okay, there we go. I'm sick of hearing the music, so I turned it off, yeah, precisely. And the level with 35 seconds is glitched in the same way Cortex Power is, or not exactly the same way, but the same concept. Which is why I'm not interested. And the thing is, if I do Great Gate, then people will start glitching Road to Nowhere and High Road and all sorts. It'll get really broken as a time trial. As a game as a whole. That's why I'm trying to keep it out. Like, it is unfortunate that the glitched run even became a thing with Cortex power. And I don't really, like, want it to happen to the rest as well, because it could happen to so many of them. Last jump could have been better in K192. Yeah, it sounds like it from your splits. The last jump is the thing that people seem to screw up quite a lot on. It's like you gotta spin into the hole and then you sort of flick to the right hand side slightly so you land a bit earlier. Why is it always the bad ones that get, like, something? I like how I just use the right side on those steps and beat illusions time. On a useless run. I'm sorry, illusions. You missed me, oh Amber. Cute. It's not a good glitch, he's moved the ending, exactly. Like, moving the ending of a level isn't a good glitch. It takes no skill, it takes a stupid setup process. No, I miss you too, anything just cute. At least I said something. But nah, miss you too. I mean, you are in the chat though. Why did I spin there for? Spinning is useless. You know you're not blonde. Okay then. It's a great typo, but... had to read it out anyway as it was a typo. Well, I'm gonna go run next. I couldn't even tell you. I just sort of do whatever I feel like running, but I'm gonna look for the strat and lights out probably tomorrow. And if I find it, then I'll grind the level. If I don't, then I'll leave it alone. So that's plan A, I guess. Because I don't think it's worth grinding this level, considering I can't beat 2059, let alone 2045. How would one glitch them all? Essentially, there's a thing in the game where if you're able to end the level, like you know how Great Gate has a portal in midair, and you can die, like if you fall off. If there's any level that allows you to go into a death whilst somehow finishing in the portal, because I think it's like a frame perfect hitbox or something where you're able to land in the portal, but you get ledged off the portal, and the game thinks you're dead. If that's possible in any level, e.g. Road to Nowhere, High Road possibly I think as well, Jaws of Darkness, then that glitch can be activated on those levels, if you know what you're doing. Which is really sad. There's quite a lot of levels you can do that on. Jordan. What do you want, Amber? Do you hate me now? Fumbling. Oh god, no, not fumbling. I hear that fumbling is like hell optimized. That's also another one that strats need to be found on. Or a cycle, I believe, is probably the solution. That sounds so aggressive. Jeez. Your caps lock sounds very aggressive. Sexy 784, yeah, I've only ever got it 3 times, unless I got it a second ago and didn't see it. If that's the case, then that was the 4th time. You're in Sanity Beach. Wait, Mason's not happy about sitting in Sanity Beach because you can't sub in it? Is that what you're gonna say? Oh, screw that whole skip. Like, get a 9.0 split and run dead. Night, guys. Okay, Isaac. Take care. Have a good night. Steer box. No sub already record. You are not entertained. Wow. So why are you entertained when people like Luca improve Hogwarts over and over again? But you're not entertained if I improve this over and over again. Could you make your mind up, please? You're waiting for that. I know, right? Consistency. Because Whole Hog's 2 frames. Why does it make a difference though? Like, if a level's improvable, then it should make a difference. You've done that glitch? Oh dear. I've never actually managed to do it myself. But I have seen it being done though. It is kind of stupid. The level just ends as you're dying, and then the game gets confused. Just felt like doing Sparta references. Will I ever hit that box? Also, will I ever beat 2059? Like, screw trying to beat 2049, will we ever beat 2059? I've gotten it like 9 times in total now. Not intentional, it was when you first started playing, was it really? You actually managed to trigger that glitch on your first run. That's actually incredible in itself. Like, how'd you even manage to die there as well? So that's the real question. Like, how'd you fail to jump into the Great Gate portal? I'm assuming it's Great Gate, right? Like, how does one fail that jump? Jordy. Yes, Amber, what would you like? Candies, 2049s, and I've got 929. Yeah. I don't understand it. Like, I have so many 2059s. But no one will achieve 2019, well yes, exactly. If I even got like 2042, then that would be amazing. But even that seems like virtually impossible. I had one chance at it earlier, before I started streaming, where I got 901 and 1622. And that was the only chance I've ever had. You are... I want you to. It's cute. And it might be 2045. That's not very, like, motivational now, is it? I think Mason's wants me to quit this level. Now I can do it. If you say so. Do I believe you? Probably not. You're just saying that because now you feel bad. Ouch. That's unfortunate. Took you 4 days to get 2035. Send me the proof. You did it on mobile, it doesn't count. $20.25 you lost it after PS4 died. Since when did your PS4 die? You secretly had 2 PS4s at once, and you never said anything. Yeah, it was weird. Oh, you're referring to that glitch? Yeah, yeah. It is very weird because, like, the level ends and then the level loads back in, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. Like, you respawn with the box screen up or something stupid. Which is completely broken. At least that's what I recall happening. Like, after seeing footage of it, but it's been like months since I've seen it. Why do I keep doing this on 907s? This is tragic. Like, I could technically get the record from 907 for sure. Watching your kitten beat your PB. He's grabbing the controller, oh my god. You think you flew 2089? Nah, you didn't. You definitely didn't fluke that, man. 2089 is free. Like, it's really free. It's like saying whether you could get, it's the equivalent of saying getting, what in upstream, like 40.5? Like, you say that and you'll tell me it's free, and basically 2089 on Sanity Beach, that's free too. Or maybe 40.4 actually on upstream, but still, like, that's still free. Hiya Tyler, you can co-host. If you want to for 15 minutes, you can. I was gonna stop in about 15, but maybe I'll keep it going half an hour if you want to. But yeah, let me know if you want me to invite you. Might as well stop at 12. Yeah, I'll keep it going like maybe half an hour then. But it's up to you, Tyler. By which point I'm sure my internet will die in the next half an hour because it hasn't died in a while. So I suspect stream will somehow find a way to end on me that way. I think when you saw the time saying be late, yeah. But good luck with FT though. I can't believe you're still trying that level. I respect it. And people say I'm crazy. Like you've been trying FT for little months at this point. And I can't grind levels for longer than a week. I'll tell you the jump I really do think has me baffled in this level, and that's the jump over the hole after you get the invincibility. It's the way in which the ground lowers as you get to the edge close to the hole, but it also lowers on the other end as well. Which is confusing because you don't want to like time the jumpers, which is probably why the splits are so inconsistent in that area, and I should probably work it out. Wow. I thought I had that there too. Imperfect sync then even on restart. It's meant to be. Which means you failed though, because I failed too. That's the sad truth about it. In this level you have 2256. That's actually pretty good. Like, it's not bad by any means. MPR in 2 months, nothing stopping me getting 26. I love that, like, motivation right there. That determination is truly something. Because I'm the opposite, I've said screw it, I can't get 26. I think it's out of my hands. But I do believe I can get 2042 here though, if I spent a month on it. But it probably would take me a month. It's having to give sub 21 a go. I like that motivation too. Like honestly, once you learn how to spin jump the holes, there's actually nothing else but the stairs to learn about this level. And you're not going to lose half a second to the stairs, so... Technically anyone who can't even do the stairs perfectly can get sub 21 on this level. But it seems... I'm gonna say this right now. I have a theory. I don't even know if this is true. But when climbing up the stairs, if you do a flip, then you lose a frame basically. Because Crash won't be able to jump immediately. This is what I think anyway. From experience. What I mean by splits, basically the time freezes I get. In other words, I can tell, like, if I get a good time, like a time freeze, and then I compare it with the next time freeze, I know how good, like, of a segment I did. And then you can basically calculate all the best time freezes and get a best possible time, so to speak. Definitely being delusional. You never know though. It seems like a big jump. But once you learn the physics, it's not a big jump. Because most of the stuff is there. It's just a bit more optimal, is all you need. God damn it. I just wanted that box so like I have a chance of getting 59. Jesus. That's so fake, but that's the 4th target on that in total. It's like, could the game give me that box? But yeah, fake, that's fake 2342. Like, if I got the box then it wouldn't have been 42. Now I've got to catch up in comments. Goodbye, have a great day. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. There feels like songs that speak to you and you use them when you try to beat hackers. I like how beating the hackers is like so important. I love it. But yeah, beating the hackers is like the most satisfying thing for me, honestly. Nah, it wasn't 2042 equivalent. It wasn't even close. Like, I was 0.1 behind. Like, I'd have been surprised if that was even a 55. It's just the way I rushed the box. I rushed the box bridge as a whole. Same as this as well. So yeah, that's fake as well. Like, if I don't get the box, then it means I've rushed it. Being hacked is extremely important, it gives you the top 5 you deserve. That is so true. I hate how that's even a thing. But I know you'll get it, Tyler, like, you're more than capable of getting it. You've had better splits than me. And my middle of my run is trash. Like, I say it's trash, but like, it's trash to the people who are good at tornadoes. It's not trash to myself, I guess I could say. How come top 4 game speedrunners don't have single level top 5s? Because basically, I'm like the only one who ever did it. Even though I didn't like go into too much into full game runs though. But pretty much most of the full game community is separate from the time trial community. Like, we all just have preferences. There are some people who have more enjoyment out of doing this, what I'm doing, and some who prefer doing full games. But I got requested so heavily to do it any percent run like many months ago. I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. And I was very hesitant because I wasn't sure how good I was going to be. Because it was like my first ever time doing any percent on a game in my life. Because I wasn't sure like whether I had a good enough consistency to nail a game from start to finish in one sitting. But I'm pretty sure like if a full game runners did time trials, it was mainly just for them to get better at level. Like, it was done as practice for full game runs, I suppose you could say. Like, that was their mentality. Like, the full game runners had the mentality of being the best at the full game and would use TTs as a way of practicing. If you have every best split in level is more enough motivation. Exactly. Like, that's all the motivation you need, honestly. It's like, you know you can do it and it will happen eventually, because it always does. And as long as you know why you got those splits, then you're fine. Even though I know Future Tense is a bit weird with the conveyor belts, but like, you know why you got the splits, it's just... it's hard. And it's like, I know how to get 901 on this level, kind of. 901 is a bit weird though, only ever happened twice, but like, I know the concept of how to get good splits for the most part in this level. It's just getting a run. Which is more than brutal, to say the least. You're weird, who, me? Oh, not me, I just saw what comment you're referring to. It's really frustrating though getting the stair strap but having a bad run. So you get like 917 still. That makes me sad. Matter of frustration that comes with D-Rust, 100%. That is a big thing though as well, especially with getting back into it. Like, it's very hard to get motivation back. Even on time trials. Like, let alone doing like any percent again. It's like you have to have like some special kind of motivation to go back to top form on a level again. Because every level requires D-Rust. Oh, that jump was delayed, I saw that. That was BS. Yeah, I lost 0.1 to that crap. Why game? Completely saw it too. Like, I'm not kidding, the stairs lose you everything. Like, it's so easy to lose time on the stairs. It's just that one jump after you hit the 9 split. .2046 on PC is so trash here. Hilarious. What even is the record on PC? And don't say 0.01, I mean like the actual legit record. I use my special motivation, of course, Amber. Always. You've hit low 12s and 16s of force, yeah, no. Like, low 12s are good enough for record. Doesn't Dada get like a 12.1, or was it 12.0? Either way. Like, either way you can consistently get 11.9 if you're a god. Without any stupid conveyor clips. Because both of the conveyor clips you can get with the tornado will gain you 0.2 each. Give or take a bit, maybe, depending. The record is 19.95. Okay. Yeah, that's not optimized at all. Not even remotely optimized. Like, you can get a low 19, without a doubt. I'm gonna go as far as say that even like 18. Like on PC, it should be going way faster than half a second over PS4. Assuming that in like speed of invincibility is like considerably faster than PS4, then maybe not then, if that's not the case. But if invincibility speed is the same, which I doubt it, because if the game runs faster, the game runs faster, then I would say half a second seems right, but I doubt it. $9.30 before you get me sick. Yeah, it's 12:10, 16:85. That's a really good split though from 12:10. Like that's the bit I screwed up really badly and I never know why. Like I was never able to get that split difference. Like I got 16.8 before, but only from my like 11.9 run. What kind of cake? Jaffa cakes? I know, right? Jaffa cakes are live. Oh, they're the best kind of cakes. Wow, I got ledged. The second crab's not making any noise and you spin it away. Really? Sounds like you have a bugged game, my friend. But that's NST for you. Deal with it. Is that 917 to 1638? I'm trying to work out that middle section. Precisely to the point where I can consistently get like 904 to 1625 kind of pace. Because I've got to work out where to jump on this hole. Like here, like I can jump early here, but is that faster? Going from 12 to 16 is godlike, it is. Like I always thought 16 as a whole was godlike, no matter what you got. Like when I first saw you guys start getting these like insane split differences at that part, then I was like, how? Like how can you do that? Because the electric, like, not the electric, the laser cycle is a thing that stops you, so I'm like, how can this be possible? You really hope TAS in this game will become a thing. Do you think ever will though? But yeah, I have to admit, it's interesting though. If it ever did become a thing. Ew, 1664, that is terrible. That run didn't deserve to get to the finish. Solved only had one headphone on, what? Like, how would you not even notice that? When this level can I improve the most? Not at the start, I'll give you that much. My record gets 904, and the best you can get is 901, and I've ever only got a 901 twice. And that was once yesterday and once earlier off stream, when I played briefly. However, like, my 2059 video I have uploaded, like the first one I ever got, it has a middle and end section that's faster than my 2045. So like, I have places to gain, like I don't have to get 904. But a 907 would be really what I'd want to see. But if I get 901, then I'm in a really good spot. You definitely think TAS will be on the game? Yeah, I'm sure it will be in time. Lasers load upon exiting elevators, exactly. Like, you must get that, like, frame perfect or something. Don't think it's nice because it's not what bread should do. Tyler, keep ignoring her. She'll rage. I'm surprised that was even 911 to be honest. Makes me wish I would have gotten the stair clip on that run, I probably would have got 904. Between stairs and bridges all your time lost. Yeah, exactly, same with mine. I'm trying to think what happened to my ending though. Like, I don't remember my exact best split differences though. Like, I don't have them noted down at all. All I can go by is my 2045 video and my 2059 video. But my 2059 video has better stuff once I get to the top of the stairs than my 2045 does. Yeah, I knew that was 16.3. Like, I hate the stairs so much, man. What the hell was that clip? See, that was a ridiculously good whole clip at the end. What's current WR 2045? Jesus, watch that hold back actually. My word, that was fast. Works say they wish their husbands are more like me all the time, so committed on time. Wow. Anyways, I'm gonna have like a couple more attempts and then I'll probably call it a stream. Like, I really could be here all day grinding this, but I mustn't get like too overwhelmed on it. Because this level is actually kind of fun to play, not gonna lie. Because I want to speak to you, of course. Always want to speak to you. Morning, Geordie. It's not quite morning yet. In 13 minutes it will be. And good luck and see you. Okay, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Ah, no sir. Okay, I'll make this the last attempt anyway. Your net died or spontaneous from where you're gone. I honestly don't remember if I responded to it now. If so, it's nothing major, I don't think. So I wouldn't worry. My memory's too crap to actually remember like literally everything I've responded to. Okay, screw it. One more run then. I want to get the stair clip so badly, but it's kind of hell. Like, it's consistent, but it's hell because you gotta line yourself up so you drop just as you like want to climb. Oh, I nearly had it. Okay, well, whatever. That sucks though. Nearly had it. Would never ignore intentionally. Is that why you didn't respond when I say keep ignoring Amber? Because it'd make her rage. I assumed you were just grinding future tense, so you're doing it deliberately. Is this Spyro drone kind of my way? I am getting Spyro. I'm getting the physical copy of it though, but I'm hoping it'll be released. I will get it delivered on release day, but I'm not going to promise you because I don't know. It might be like afterwards, who knows. But I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it or not though. Like, I could stream first playthrough, but I really haven't decided. Yeah, I'm trying to spoil too much for myself anyway. Especially in the Spyro 1 kind of stuff. Even though a lot of Spire ones already been like shown, unfortunately. Trey 109 PV for night, that's still decent. But you're still losing nearly an entire second Sassy, so it's not decent. Amber didn't hear me say that though. Your time's good, Amber, because you barely played it before you start moaning at me. You're getting physical day one, yeah. That's my plan too. Like, I wanted the physical copy, it's just... I also wanted day one. I didn't reply to your DM on Discord. If you said it whilst I was streaming, then what do you want from me? Also, I didn't got a notification from Discord, so I don't even know how it's possible. But I'll look a second anyway. Am I saying your time is shit then? No! You've had the game for like how long? Oh my god, my chair's breaking. No, your time's really good considering like you've barely played it. And you're still improving anyway, so... Yeah, there's no comparison like Tyler says. You hope my chair breaks? Wow, you want to see me in hospital? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh, mind you, you said that. When it happens. Then you will feel terrible. What about you? Amber's ignoring you now. But yes, anyway. Whilst we're all going on about the right spellings, I shall end up the stream. And what's tomorrow? Is it Friday tomorrow? I can't even think now. Yeah, Friday tomorrow, so... Should be good to stream again tomorrow. So I suppose I'll catch everyone then, unless I have other plans that pop up out of nowhere. But yeah, thank you all for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time, hopefully tomorrow. Take care guys.